We will call to order the May meeting of the Adrian City Planning Commission. Jeremiah, if you'd take the roll, please.
Sir Jacobitz,
Here.
Love,
Present.
Weatherby,
Present.
Johnson, Watson, Taylor,
Present.
Cotton,
Here.
Roberts,
Here.
all commission members are present.
Thank you. First item on our agenda is consideration of our April 5th meeting minutes. Commissioners, I presume you've had an opportunity to review those minutes. Are there any additions or corrections to the April 5th minutes? Hearing none, we entertain a motion for their approval.
Move approval is written.
Support. I have a motion and support for approval of the minutes. All those in favor, please indicate so by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Minutes are approved. The next item on our agenda is case number 2216, consideration of a conceptual site plan for 124 East Front Street. As I think most of the commission is aware, this is a conceptual site plan, meaning what the petitioner is asking for is approval in concept and not in detail. And even if approved, they would have to come back at some point in the future with a detailed site plan and zoning exception permit application.
What's the point of this?
It's to
Has nothing to do with
show,
you, Croswell, but I just want to know
Yeah,
why do we have to do
We
that?
added this to the ordinance because it can very often add to your point score and grant applications, which they intend
Oh,
to
okay.
make
That makes sense.
if you have a level of approval from the municipality.
Gotcha.
And this is probably the second or third one of these we've done under the ordinance that we just instituted in the last, we only did about a year ago or so. So if there's someone from the Croswell present to speak to this, and if you'd step to the podium, identify yourself and very briefly tell us what it is you're proposing to do.
Okay, my name is Jerry Ryder and I'm the artistic director at the Croswell Opera House. It is our intention to purchase the building located at 124 East Front Street. We are in the final stages of that. We have a signed purchase agreement and expect to close on the purchase by the end of May, at which time we will be shoring up the building and starting the process of making it safe for workers to be inside and to use it for storage and that kind of thing. We are also intending by June 3rd to make an application to the MEDC's Revitalization and Placemaking Grant. It is that application that predicates the need for this approval of this conceptual drawing. It is our intention over time to create an indoor theater space, an outdoor pavilion event space, to really truly work on activating that building as part of the downtown instead of what it feels like now, both a blighted space as well as kind of separate from our downtown. Want to improve the green space, make it much more walkable, really make it a part of what is happening with the farmers market space, that pavilion, as well as the parking and improvements happening there. So this is the concept that we have developed with our architects, and we are excited to move forward with this once we have funding in place.
Questions for Ms. Ryder? Once you had funding, how long do you think the project will be until it's occupied?
If we are successful with our application to the RAP program, it is required that the funds are expended by the end of 2026. So reasonably quickly, considering the size of the project. Longer than that if we are unsuccessful with our proposal and we need to do all fundraising with the entire project.
Not necessarily relevant to the site plan review, but would you anticipate having a liquor license for this location?
We would be anticipating that. We know that there's a different process for that, but yes.
Okay. Commissioners, questions? Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Is there anybody in the audience, either physically present or online, that wishes to comment to the Planning Commission on this proposal? Hearing none. Folks, as I mentioned, this is a conceptual consideration And unless anybody on the planning commission anticipates some kind of significant problem with it, with moving forward with this, I would see no obstacle to us approving this, certainly in concept.
Move to approve.
We have a motion, and I would presume that that's a motion to adopt the resolution that staff has presented.
Yes.
Okay, so we have a motion, and the support is for the adoption of that resolution. Is there any discussion? Roll call, please.
Roberts,
Yes.
Watson,
Support.
Weatherby,
Support.
Cotton,
Yes.
Johnson, Taylor. Support. Jacobitz,
Yes,
Love.
Yes.
Resolution adopted by unanimous vote.
there you go. Go get money.
It's exciting.
Is there any other business to come before us this evening? Mr. Franco, I presume that you have some business or you wouldn't be here.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I was surprised when we were back here in, what was it, February?
Or
There was going to be a work session and then I was expecting maybe a vote at this time and I didn't see it on the packet. So I'm just here wondering if a vote is scheduled on the case 2203 that I brought.
you know,
back
we
in-
did not take a formal vote on that.
Right.
And probably I should apologize to you for that. We probably should have. We will,
I mean, next
and the
month,
only reason we did not, it was my, and I, like I said, I apologize. It was my perception that the commission did not see clear to approve that. And so we didn't take action on it. Technically, we should have. And I would ask that staff put that item on our agenda for our next meeting.
for the next meeting,
So that
that's
we
fine.
can give proper notice to it.
Okay. That's the only question I have.
Okay,
Thank you.
any other business to come before us? Any comments? Hearing none. In that case, motion to adjourn. Our next meeting will be June 7th, Tuesday, first Tuesday in June. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn. Support.
All those in favor, please indicate so by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? We are adjourned. Thank you all very much.